In the future, humans invented a technology that prohibits chatting. As long as you wear it on your temples, you can stop people from talking to you, like this. Paper, take paper. Note that once this light is red, it means that you can't hear what other people are saying to you. The red light is on and people can only send to each other. 10 shortcut voices, 50% discount on Valentine's Day. Usually edit these words when you want to say them, click quickly send them to others. Hello, welcome, you can open chat access, I will sincerely serve you. At work, the girl usually turns on the blue light, and only when two people turn on the blue light at the same time can they have a normal conversation, so his job is to use a fast voice to plead with the consumer and add it to the chat list. In this way, you can give each other a shopping guide, but there are very few people who are willing to open blue lights. How much is the difference in your performance this month?
How much?
It's a good surprise to see you here, because you are so beautiful. What can I do for you? Learned? He was a colleague of the girl's, much better than he was eloquent, he could hold on, and he had a standard smile on his face every day. He advised the girls to learn from him, but he just couldn't. Originally, you were at the bottom of the performance, laughing badly, waiting for me to fire you. What's the use of laughter? Countless times his laughter was exchanged for a cold bath. See you soon and look forward to your next visit. No, and the colleague relationship is even more suffocating. As soon as someone saw him, they would immediately turn on the red light. Closed again after he left. When he left work, the girl practiced smiling at the subway glass. He never felt smiling, so tired, practicing and practicing tears fell. Don't be too upset. The girl turned around in surprise, he hadn't heard such concern for a long time. Looking at the paper towel and the red light handed over, this concern turned out to be a quick voice. Seeing that the male god was about to leave, he only had time to press that sentence, you walked slowly, looking forward to your next visit. Compared to the man's concerned voice, his formula response seemed particularly cold, but he did not want to do so. Later, the girl carefully packed the tissues, which were also in the fast voice. Quietly replaced with a reply to the boy, hello, well, do you remember me? On the subway that day, thank you. Can you open up permissions? I just want to be friends with you, and he hopes that the next time he sees him he will have the courage to send him this sentence. But on the second day of work, in the face of a brutal male customer, in the panic he pressed the wrong button to send this ambiguous sentence, hello, well, do you remember me? Thank you on the subway that day, can you open up the permissions? I just want to be friends with you. Oh, sorry, the man opened the permission not to listen to his explanation, began to use his hands and feet on her, the tissue fell to the ground, he stepped hard to prevent him from pulling away, and it was torn in half. The consumer is not only intolerable to the company's girls, but sure enough, they are fired. He silently packed his things and turned to leave. Don't be too upset. He heard the words coming from behind him, which were not quick voices, but he pressed the red light and strode away. The male colleague did not chase him out, he opened the cabinet, the corner of the cabinet was a box of band-aids, which he had specially prepared for girls, and every time he was worn by high heels, he could hand him a piece in time. After that, he clicked on the shortcut voice and replaced it with a sentence. You okay? It was what he wanted to say to him the next time we met. In the subway, she suddenly got a call from the girl, no.
Hello, this is the North City Video Pavilion. Is it a family member of Sister Wang?
The girl was accidentally shot down the railroad tracks, he did not have a family address book, only the contact information of a male colleague. In the funeral home, she held her little spirit card for a long time, and when he went to help the girl with the formalities, you should not be too upset, he looked up, because he had heard the girl tell him that there was such a mysterious and kind person's story, and he did not expect that the person was in front of him now. It turned out that the sincere concern that the girl thought was only the most commonly used working voice of this person to sound affectionate, but it was only a formality. The short film is called Hello Goodbye. From the popular sci-fi short film series Big World Gotcha Machine. It's a project that supports young directors, 4 themes, 14 short films, and is online every Thursday at 6 p.m., aiming to make these new victories spoken in an unlimited way. The director of this film has given gifts to a talented young female director, who keenly captures the sense of emptiness in modern human interaction, hello, goodbye. Ben represents the beginning and end of a meeting, but in the future world he constructs, these two sentences become the whole of a dialogue, or even a relationship. In a society where quick voice replaces speech, there is no need to convey true feelings between people. Even irrelevant speech can express suggestive emotions.
The performance is not completed, you are fired.
Okay, you're right, I'll revise it right away. Voice is being sent faster and faster, but what you really want to say is always delayed. Whether it is the heroine's sincerity to the mysterious boy, or the hero's sincere concern for her, except for themselves, no one has ever heard that people are getting better at fantasizing. A soulmate who has nothing to say comes to the side, saves himself but less and less to say to someone around you are okay. Or maybe I'm sad that the end of Hello Goodbye doesn't end with pure mourning, and the director is kind enough to give us a healing answer. The answer is not mysterious, there is no need to look for it, he has always been by our side. It's within reach, but it's always been ignored and rejected. If you're interested, feel the answer for yourself.